EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On second down, they'll run. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Who says fullbacks don't matter anymore? I mean, he's probably the last person on the field the defense was worried about, but I'll tell you what, going forward, they might want to have a plan for this guy because he just hit him for a big gain.
A run on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On second down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one on target to Moore. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's Williams now to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the first. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Once more from the 2, 3rd and goal. Williams. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 47 yards. Play action now. It's McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield.
No, the defense is so cheap.
His receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to take this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
There's the coverage, disrupting the
play,
my
defenses
and making it. And you know, I think that I didn't. Those are obviously good plays for Tulane, and after that, not the best play for Kansas. But it's not. I died tomorrow. I would want every new offensive.
On first and 10, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That is caught downfield by Odunze.
Truth is, they want to
And
keep
he is
his
out of bounds, but not
communication
until he's inside
Here's the
the
good news. There is
40-yard
an extra
line.
bet time that you can try to
A
start
gain there
winning.
of 27 yards.
This simple
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It neutralizes a corrosive enzyme that destroys peripheral
To
nerves.
throw, it's Williams.
Regeneration.
Oh, no chance.
It sounds
For a
crazy.
heavy rush. He goes down.
And your chance to get rid of your
Great
offense
personnel,
is
the
just a
safety
few.
position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. And you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Throwing on second down. Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased. If you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And watch a short step-by-step drive. It shows exactly how to use this pineapple.
It's first down, and they'll run. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
Trust me, I would never recommend something that wasn't tested and proven.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Slot man in motion left. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I think what you can learn, I think, more from mistakes than you do
Second
from
and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Knowing maybe when to
Handoff here, up the middle. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
when the coverage is not around. There are things you can learn. So no reason, absolutely no reason, to overreact to interceptions. And we're telling like make them give me luck. Hold on. I saw that.
To throw is Williams. No chance at all. He'll go down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you
So
look
that first
downfield,
one.
there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And a
That's a lead.
solid run back there. He'll get this out past the
Can you stop
30-yard line.
on offense, bro?
Caleb surveyed, made start, completed pass, and F. Myers and just lit the safety. So the thing is, I wish I could go back and replot.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Design it, which is obviously you're really encouraged.
Now McCarthy.
Back there, kind of
Over the middle. That's the
Bro, have I stopped this dude yet? This is wild, bro.
Other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Like that, right then and there.
Now a give up the middle.
This wild, bro. Yeah, this wild. Yeah. I literally don't stop this dude yet, bro.
It's 2nd and 5.
Putting back numbers and feet.
Back to the ground.
He
He'll
is
get
a
it
guy
again.
that
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
in 2021, they're running number 6. 50 South Cowboys.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Steven was in the Vikings last year and not there. Jalen Johnson was not there, or Wednesday. So,
On play action, here's McCarthy.
Bro, what the
He's got it
fuck?
right end. It chokes. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
one play, Tyreek was back in, but when Jalen Johnson wasn't there, you saw Wright, number 75, a 6'4", 185 performance in there. And I remember just talking to Herb Howard, Catholic Design Foundation. He was also with us in our group. If they have a type, they do have a type of quarterback.
Up the middle they go.
Yeah, they play.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This, if for anybody in there and like looking to create their early 53-man roster or looking at guys that may be on there, right? I mean, they could look some plays. I have one where DJ Moore got him on a crosser from an out route. just in the
To throw is McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off.
Oh, shit,
The
bro.
Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
There's guys like that.
Wow,
Love this
man.
call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Let's do a quick break and then get back to some of the touchdowns as well as the. But before we do, I have to tell everybody.
Here now, second down and goal.
They specialize in buying and selling all things related to sports, whether you are a guy.
They'll send him over to the left. He's in.
Dang.
Little on now for the extra point.
Favorite team and player. This is their online source.
His kick is
Man,
good.
my defense is so
Vikings
trash.
add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
This is crazy, man. Can't stop.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a
I
drive
gotta
here
fix
at the
my
end of the first
defense,
half.
man. I ain't worried about
And the
that.
kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that
You
one
can't worry
go.
about
They'll
that.
go
That ball
through the end
coach
zone.
is
It's a
trash,
touchdown.
bro.
I love you.
That's wild as fuck. Defense is so trash. You can't stop nobody.
Some of those whey protein
They'll
shakes
break
you
the
take
huddle.
away.
Coming up now for first and 10.
This is literally.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
50 milligrams. You beat them. And watching YouTube.
So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game.
Man,
We'll
bro,
send
my
you down
offense.
to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman
Defense
has
is
our EA Sports
Swiss fucking
halftime
cheese.
report. All right, Coach.
Make it
Thank you
easier
very
to
much.
get
We
protein
welcome you
and
back.
hydration your body
It is
needs.
quarter number
That's Swiss
3.
cheese.
Check out Protein 2.0. Let them know.
Very
We
one-sided
done scored a
first half
touchdown
of
pretty much
action.
on
Will we
every
get a
fucking
turnaround?
drive,
Let's
bro.
find
This
out.
is
The third
unacceptable.
quarter is underway.
That's all right.
And no chance to
I
return this
mean, like
one.
every
Through
drive,
the
they
end
just scored a
zone
touchdown.
for a touchback.
Coach 2.0
That shit crazy as fuck.
I also love all of you. I appreciate you for tuning in, hanging out with me on your Thursday morning. Another episode.
Every touchdown, every drive, he done scored a touchdown.
Thank you. Okay, just looking at some of my other notes, I have 99. Would have had a sack.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
On it all freaking time. So, to me, he's been posting a lot of workout that he's just been doing. Just the
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
He looks. You get it. I'm bad.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of
Yeah,
those
that's supposed to be
pages
94
that
speed.
at the
He
end
get
of
caught
the
from
day,
behind,
it's
bro.
about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location. They got some big plays in their future.
Says that it's arguably the most exciting movie discovery.
Throw it again. It's Williams.
What?
Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall in easy.
Bro, you drop.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at
Oh,
this
my
level,
God.
you just can't miss layups like
Oh
that.
my God, he dropped. Oh my God, he dropped the wide open touchdown, bro. That's wild.
So, you want to know how to get started with this technology? Stick around for the next 60 seconds. And I'll show you how. Hi, my name is
Damn.
Francis. I'm a former hedge fund manager.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
And I even started a 60-minute story that ended with investigative journalism.
Williams to the air once more. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
He just dropped a
Picked off
touchdown.
by
He should have go to
Tre'Davious
that.
White. And the Vikings
That was
force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
It all started with the drop touchdown, bro. He had the perfect play call.
Comes down
Dropped
to the
it.
defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his
He
hands
had
on
the
the ball,
perfect
and a
fucking play
chance
call.
at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you
He
were
had the
sitting here
perfect play
saying
call.
that's a
He dropped it
touchdown,
on the fucking
and
play.
instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now I'm showing everyday people how they can build generational wealth by investing in disruptive technologies.
Perfect play
The
call.
technology that just landed on my radar might be the most disruptive and lucrative one I've ever seen. One market insider predicted that
On
it
first
could
down,
be one of
here's
the
McCarthy.
industrial revolution.
This,
And not wanting to take
they just got
any
pretty snapped.
contact. He's going to slide
It's
to the
crazy.
side.
Yeah.
Give
I'm
him
not
the
going.
11
I play
on
fair.
the scramble. And give them a new set of
I'm
downs.
just low and spy.
This stock is a fact.
It is.
It is one of the most exciting stories in stock market.
To the ground, a first
Story
down
of
run.
It's,
investors
Yeah.
This
And they'll finally track him
I ain't
down
never seen that
as
shit
he
like
takes
this.
it up to the 45-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Great,
Not so
bro.
easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
You can make massive gains with this free recommendation. Plus, I'll share with you a new video that lays out this
Look at
opportunity.
play action here with McCarthy.
Change with the nature of
To the left side, taken in by Jefferson. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
Name and ticket symbol will be the center of this technological sea change. I'll also send you a video explaining what this technology means for you, your community,
He'll try the
and
right
your
side this
financial
time. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
If you think it might rain later, then all you need is a bearskin hoodie style rain jacket. That's because this is the only hiking-grade tactical rain jacket that's versatile enough to cover and protect any
McCarthy
regular
to the
outfit
air
that's strong
on
enough to
second
handle
down.
heavier rainstorms.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Dozens of
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Storage. Every zip is taped with silicone. Every stitch is sealed. You see these regular flimsy rain jackets? Those
Here's a
zips and seams
second
start to
and
leak. The
9.
waterproof coating doesn't last, and the rain starts to get in your face. That's why the Bearskin Heavy Storm Rain Jacket comes with watertight rain insulation technology that's fully adjustable to block the rain on the arms, waist, and hood, with the extended peak to keep your face dry. This is the ultralight packable rain jacket that fits in the
Working
palm of your
from the
hand,
shotgun.
making it versatile
He'll hand
enough
this
for
one
summer
off.
rain, but
He'll
still
manage
enough
only
for
about
rain
3,
storms.
so it
Plus,
will bring up
you can attach the new
third down.
Bearskin Hoodie 4.0 to the inside of the rain jacket for a warm and breathable mid-layer that never wets out. Find out. The world's first 2.5 layer hiking grade tactical rain jacket that blocks rain like a beast.
from city streets to mountain peaks.
From the
We've seen this
shotgun,
video because
it's
we
a
want
throw
to
for
bring you
McCarthy.
60% off the Thanksgiving heavy storm
He's
rain
got it
gift
at
with
the
this free
7.
delivery. And you may
And
not
he's
see this
in.
video again, so click the button
T.J.
below now to reserve your
Hawkinson.
order. Or you can go to
Touchdown, Minnesota.
cancel
Second
This limited
touchdown of the
time
game.
Who's the fuck
Season
on this
total
team,
now
bro?
up to 5.
Minnesota. Actually, this is something I did from
Extra
Minnesota.
point by Little is good. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
In this practice, it was a 1 3rd down play where they were trying to target Olamide and breaking route. It's a
They'll come up here,
play by
1st
Tyler Steve.
and 10.
Credit to him for being in coverage and making that play difficult to complete. But I see the ball hit Olamide.
Here's Williams.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's still early in the MMA here, but you just want to show that you can be reliable.
This pass is caught by Scott. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Equal and how that can improve from your
They'll
one
look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hit Kevin Duvernay down the left side. Huge play.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. They're able to give up by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up a 1st down.
Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know if this is
there as opposed to what he's going to be looking like in live contact drills. Yeah, he's working. He's working, and I think that the coaching that Eric Bieniemy is showing, I think also shows a little bit. Obviously Eric Bieniemy cares about all these things. There's just something about rookies.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
But I want to let's not make any big.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Let's see, really quickly looking more about the. But 18 extensive play. 18 Caleb extensive play and goes deep left sideline there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. This is caught at the 2. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
It might be but going back to the point here, linebacker opposite Simeon Edmonds. I mean, you saw Ruben Hinton with the first game. You saw Noah Sewell.
The offense staying good. They will go for 2.
And more so,
here's Williams now to throw.
With 2 lines.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go!
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
He is a vocal energizer bear.
First and 10.
He's somebody that does bring the energy with always, let's say, practice, training camp, the game.
Throwing now is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And I don't know if it's right, like, I love this. And his press. Then I don't know if it's just that he kind of has like this dad vibe, being the elder statesman in the room, but
what can they do here on third down and 7?
He's so knowledgeable, but he's going to be such a great asset, I think, too.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Bro. Yeah.
The Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the bar.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead.
He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
You know, like,
it's up and through. Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
highlighted that, but
Ridiculous,
just trying
bro.
to make it stick around.
And no chance to return this
Interesting
one.
that this
Through the end zone
in this
for a
game
touchdown.
is supposed to have between the team and the Bears end up being hours long because Keenum can just talk ball all day to the guy like that guy. Until they see the game similarly, there's certain aspects that they don't quite agree with, so that's what makes
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
With a quarterback.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Chicago.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing again. Williams. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Third and short yardage. And here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They're able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Well, I mean, you learn the defense, that's different times, different times, different things. It's just more than I
Ball
heard.
at the 3, second down and goal.
We definitely learned more from DC.
We'll try to throw again. Oh, they're on him in the rack. It is lost the football. Vikings have got it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays. And that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
Ooh,
Now a give
this
on
is
the
ridiculous,
ground.
bro.
Has an opening, has the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Look at this shit. Bro, look at this shit, man.
This down inside the 45.
That's some shit like
Here's a
that.
case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Hopefully fully healthy.
And he'll take this ahead for a
That
gain
probably
of
just
about
tackling
5.
that.
Here comes third down.
Probably just got to do with that.
Also said the same thing about it's encouraging that guys like a guy.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 3rd and 7. In motion, it's Jefferson. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Defense.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They didn't do things, didn't have good reps. They didn't do a lot of it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Yeah, so didn't see much.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
These guys,
here's 2nd and 6.
All right, guys.
Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one on target to Moore.
Make sure
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
It'll be fun to
I think we should know.
So that is what you want. Sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And we've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Right back to him on 1st down. Second and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
For anyone struggling with your line, you may not know this, but the biological reason why some people struggle with ringing a button and swishing
They
sounds
get
known
the
as
victory
tinnitus.
away
That's
from
not
home
entirely
in the
correct.
division.
This recently
So
discovered
valuable.
phenomenon
And
is
they'll
the
get
cause of
another
hearing
shot
complications
in
that
their
can
place
persist for
next
decades.
time,
It is
later
why
in the
some
season.
have crystal clear hearing into their late ages. A study conducted in July of 2023 by Harvard and
So
Stanford
that'll do it
universities
for us.
found
For
that there
Greg
are
Olson
tiny hair
and our
cells
terrific
linking
team
your
behind
ear
the
and brain
scenes,
that
I'm Mike
can hear.
Tirico. You've
These
been
cells
watching
can
the
get damaged
NFL
over
on
time,
EA
and
Sports.
affect the way you
Follow
hear
us
sounds
on
around you.
X.